Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to my Wood Elves playthrough, where I'm just about to enter, and as I've just realised, I've been having my end turns on the completely wrong speed, guys. I'm really sorry about that. I've also popped a little mod on, which will be speeding up the camera movement between turns as well, which should also help keep the end turn speeds a bit faster, guys. So, that should all speed up, and hopefully it'll mean we'll be spending more time playing the game and less time watching end turns. So we'll have to see how this goes. There you go, you can see it now zots across the map. It's probably not quite as cinematic or pretty, guys, but we're seeing what goes on a bit better. Let me know what you think, because I'll leave it on. I'm not sure how keen I am on it because it's a little too quick, actually. Though we are still seeing what's going on, so for now we'll give it a go. Give it a go. Let me know what you think, guys. I could always do my own little bit of modding and mod it mildly itself, so it does about half the speed rather than quite as much as it is. But I'm not so sure I'm keen on doing that at the moment, because my modding ability is not the best. Right, so we've got the beastmen heading up to us up here. I almost think with the speed it's got, I'm missing things. Okay, so the Night Glens, Lady Morlana and Lord Arlas have been turning a blind eye to the practices of their subjects, and hence the Shadow Night Glens are awash with forbidden arcane magics. The elven subjects are ever accommodating, and invite you to join them, perhaps in the hope that you may spare them retribution or even learn something for your trouble. So I can do nothing, or we can join them, which ups our miscards chance. So no, we're going to do nothing.
God King of the Deep Wood.
Okay, we're going to drop into Kingsglade for now. And Durfu is going to start jumping down there. See, I got it right that time, guys. It is Durfu.
What would you have of me?
You can join Durfu for now.
A fool's errand.
What I really want to do is get some
the
trade.
Lady of the Lake.
But none of these guys seem to want to actually trade with me.
No evildoer may receive the blessings of the lady.
And unfortunately,
Step
I'm not
forth,
sure there's
true
many
friend of the
other
unknown
people
clan.
I can trade with at the moment. So we're going to have to be a little careful there. Right, we've got you to move, my explorer.
Making my way.
Okay. And let's end turn. Okay, so we're going through everybody else here. So we've got another Beastmen horde coming up, so we need to deal with them. They're actually passing through my lands there, but I don't particularly trust them, so we are going to go and hit them, because I don't want to leave the Beastmen hordes loose in my lands, because they could easily hit and destroy quite a lot of my places. 'Cause that's two big hordes they've got there, guys. Okay, so alright, oh, so they're being hit by the Crooked Moon Mutinous Gits as well. We've got that other Beastmen herd which has just gone through my lands too. And there's quite a bit of battle going on here, and obviously we've got the Benhoff the Butcher there, who's doing whatever he's doing. I'm not quite sure what he's made off of. And the Skaven are invading as well, so I really do want to get in a position to be able to deal with them. Now, that could work quite well. If the Skaven take here, I've actually got a good excuse to recapture there and take it into my territory. So, ooh, a little bit of extra income there, guys.
Master of the wild hunt. Lord of the forest.
Okay. That's quite a powerful army. Right.
Rage of Kronos.
Oh, it's quite a big powerful army, but we eat that quite happily. Oh wow, I lost another unit of Wild Riders by doing that auto. So we've gained extra leadership for a few turns. And Orion has leveled up. And that's Kazrak the One-Eye gone.
The Hunter.
And that fixed our income issue, because that was in a large part being caused by the
I go.
Awaiting orders.
in large part being caused by the I can't talk at the moment. Sorry, in large part that was being caused by the raiding, that's the word I'm after. I know you can actually join Durfu because we've already got one in the other army. You're good, however, I would like to get these Way Watchers into his army. I think 7 types of archers is 7 units of archers is enough in there. However, you are getting put in here as well, replacing one of them. I can't quite do it this turn. I should have put some more across, because that way I could have started doing a bit more recruitment, which would have been beneficial.
My journey begins.
Okay, so Orion has leveled up. We're going down this tree at the moment. We're upping his damage. We're then going to start bouncing between these two to up the ammunition and the reload reduction so they can all shoot faster. I'm still going down this tree simply because I want to get him as defended as possible. We're not going to have problems filling out his tree. Okay, and Durfu has leveled up again. Again, we're going to up his, because that's a huge buff, and we're going to get him a big chunk of extra armor, and extra health and everything. Basically, we're going to make him a really powerful melee lord. I'm probably not going to bother about his spells so much, while he does have some, you know, well, I say they're really good spells. They're fairly standard spells. I can always put somebody else in his army with those spells. Spawns of Mantica. So yeah, any of my beast mages can get them actually. So these two might be a bit of a waste, but it's a useful buff. So we'll potentially buff up his army after that anyway. Because he is an incredible melee lord, and this is what I mean by this is a fairly standard tree, so I'm not that fussed about it. I do like Flock of Doom, however we're going to up the reserves to start with. Flock of Doom is a very nice spell actually, so that's one I'm happy to up a bit. Okay, it looks like the Crooked Moons are about to fall. And we're going to start pushing against those Skavens. We're at war with down here soon. As I said, what I want to do is I want to smash those Skaven and I want to settle around Estalia. I want to make Estalia a nice, pretty wooded realm where hopefully I'll be able to trade from with my various allies around the map. Wow. Well, I say Midland. Middenland is quite good. It's not actually as big as it looks because they're large regions, so that's probably controlling as many regions as the Empire is at the moment, and I fully expect the Empire to start confederating the people around it soon. Obviously we've got Tabek land there, which I'm actually at war with, so I do also want to be a bit careful with that. They're worrying. I think they're potentially going to go to war with the... Oh, so we've got a new mission for Cloak of Vista. Have 3 Sisters of Fawn units in the following army. In his army.
Lord of the Forest.
Sisters of Fawn. What are they? Three Sisters of the Fawn. What are the Sisters of the Fawn, guys? Let's have a look through, see if it gives us a bit more information. Does it just mean...
I thirst for the hunt.
I'm not... Okay, I'm going to have to Google that.
The oak.
Right, we're going to pull in here.
Where I go.
You... Yeah, we need a lot for our next one. Wow, they only actually take 1 turn to recruit. That's actually quite good. So we're going to do a little bit of tweaking here. We're going to move 2 of them out. 1 of them out. 1 of them out.
The forest calls.
Right.
I will grant your request.
We get 2 glaive warriors. We're going to get another one of the Treekin. And what was the other unit? Oh, I can't actually get the shielded ones yet, so we'll grab one of them. And for you, we can start throwing out Waystalker's foe. That'll do. That is going to potentially cripple us financially, but we're going to be pushing soon, so I'm not so fussed about losing a little bit of cash. Taking a little bit of a negative, but I can't hold for too long when I start taking a negative. Okay, that's extra ammunition and extra armour, which is very good. However, what's this? What else? Is anything worth me getting? I'm not so fussed about that at the moment, though that is very nice. Oh, campaign movement range. That is huge. What else is good up here, though? That'll do for the moment. The 10% extra movement range, I'm fairly sure everybody will agree with me that that is a really nice buff, guys. Especially stacked on top of the extra 10% I've already got. That just makes my units that much more mobile, which is going to help us massively. I'm a bit worried about Karak Izor there. Right, that Beastmen herd is about to get hammered. I kind of want the Skaven to take Cusco, because then I can invade down into it, which will get me another nice city there. Obviously, I want my allies to do well, but if they fall and I have to liberate their town and grow some nice pretty trees there, I'm not gonna be terribly upset, guys. So, you know, there are worse things which could happen. It also guarantees that I will have a direct connection to a port as I push into the Skaven lands. So, I'm still a little worried about that beast man-herd there, but there's not a huge amount I can do about it. And that is actually the other thing, is I'll probably always need to keep an army in my home forests, just to deal with anything like that which does come along. Even though I'm probably going to go and pursue foreign wars with most of my forces. As well as when Chaos arrive, I'm going to need forces to deal with them. I'm not looking forward to fighting Chaos. Okay, so I am now skint. Let's move you right up to the edge here. Let's actually do a little swap. I want your new unit. Which one am I going to swap them out for? Swap them for one of these Deepwood Scouts.
Setting forth. I live to serve Ariel.
Easy auto, guys.
Yes.
And that is Goreblood killed, and that faction is now gone.
You have my blessing.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. It's going to cost us a lot of money, but we're going to start pushing straight out with it. So, you know, because we're going to be pushing with this army, that's not a huge negative for us, because we're going to be using that army to expand. This is where I really do wish I could get some trade, though. Nice, extra replenishment as well is going to be good. Okay, so Orion has leveled up. We're upping our missile damage to the max there.
Shield of
We'll grab you an Elven Steed so you can move around a bit better for my mage. Okay, and let's just hold back for a turn or two while they're Skaven, just to give my allies a chance to rally their forces.
In our halls is like the coming.
Nah, that was gonna happen. I'm really not fussed by that. In fact, that's a good thing, because he has just caused the world to go to war with him, guys. So actually, this is the really nice thing about having my my confederation, my allies, my allied nations, is that I've got this bastion of allies around me. For anybody who declares war on me like that, they have to fight through multiple other factions before they get to me. So by the time they actually get close enough to me to be of a threat, then I'll have had plenty of time to get ready for them. Potentially, I mean, they could just zerg an army at me, and we have seen the AI do that before, but realistically, it's going to give us a much better chance. Right, depending on what my income hit was from spawning all those guys, is going to depend on how quickly I'm going and hitting the Skaven. Oh, I might not need to worry about it. The Skaven have withdrawn, in which case we are going to go straight down after them. Because the quicker I kill them in this case, the better. Because then I can kick them out of there, and then I can move on. Oh, I kind of wanted Brion to fall. Is it bad that I kind of want my allies to lose lots?
My will is yours.
So yeah, we don't actually have a time to take our time here. We need to actually push quite aggressively here. Let's get a top one of those. Tell you what, I'm going to do a little bit of a swap, because Anyway, no, that's good enough. Tell you what, I actually want you to head... Oh, I should have gone to Lustria. I'm going to head north and then we're going to circle back round to Lustria. That's nice, an extra 5k. And we're going to hit the Skaven or get hit by the Skaven. Oh, so that faction, that mercenary faction just got destroyed. I think that the Empire are already immobilising an army towards the vampires there. And this is the thing is, while we know people will be willing to go a great distance to attack people, that includes my allies against the other AI factions. So actually we're doing quite nicely here. Right, now what I really don't want to happen here is for Carcassonne to advance ahead of me, guys, because I want to win these battles. I want to get down here and invading straight away and capturing these ports. And if they jump ahead of me, that's bad. So, you know, if I can capture all of that region and then we'll smash Skaven Blight, that will be, as I said, very beneficial for us. It's a nice chunk of extra territory as well, of course, which is always good. But it's good for other reasons too, because obviously we get a whole region. We also get trade ports there, which I'm hoping will count as being connected, because this region does go right down, even though it's mountains. Now, there's a possibility it won't because it's mountains. And, of course, we get to spread our woodlands over them. So I really am hoping the vampires have bitten off more than they can chew there. Though, you see the vampire counts have been pushing back into the dwarven territory over there. So that's a little worrying as well. But they quite regularly do that now.
Treading softly. I go forth.
Right. Oh, the Skaven have gone sneaky, sneaky. Oh no, the Skaven have just run away over there. I'm not so fussed about them attacking anywhere in my territory. Right, our mage has leveled up. Let's get her done. Let's up this vote. This is nice as well, because Flock of Doom is a very nice ability, actually. Especially against people like the Skaven. I say people, rats like the Skaven, because they've got so many units in one place, and they're generally quite weak units, so it can do quite a lot of damage to them. I'm not actually that worried about the Skaven army behind, though I guess it could hit some of my territories there, but it is also surrounded by allies, so I would trade these two territories for all these ports here. So I wouldn't want to, but I would happily accept that trade. Now this is why I was zerging down here, because I don't want any of the Bretonnian factions capturing these ports back. I want them. So we're going to try and hit that first place with one army and move straight on with the next army, so we can try and jump from one to the other as quickly as we can. Now the main city I'm probably going to need 2 armies to take. That said, these places have been changing hands fairly regularly, so actually I might not need to do that. I might be able to take them on relatively easily, actually. I'm a little worried about them zerging at me, because I'm not at war with them, but it doesn't mean I trust them, because I'm certainly at war with some of their allies. So, well, they seem to have just moved an army out of here.
God King of the Deep Wood.
Let's go and investigate this ruin. I wonder what could be here.
I bring pain.
Oh look, well that's an easy auto.
It is Hornrat's will.
Wow.
To arms! Asray! To battle! I thirst for the hunt.
I should have just captured it. I'm a numpty.
No transgress. Hearts
However, I did need the cash, so actually that's not the end of the world.
Service.
Let's pick up this mysterious
Starting
island.
out.
Yeah, trunk of maps.
Going forth.
Okay, and Orion has leveled up again, so we're gonna bounce between these two to start with.
Orion!
Upping his melee attack and defense. I know he's not a melee unit, but having that means he inevitably gets dragged into melee. So having that leveled up is beneficial for us. So, Right, so there's a bit of a fight going on with the vampires. We'll see how that goes. If it starts suffering, I can always push back that way and work things out. Now, I think I need a port to be able to have built a port to be able to start trading. So we'll have a look next turn. Because if I can suddenly trade with everybody now, that would be, well, that would be nice. Now that would be nice, and it would be very beneficial to us. So, okay, Stirland are doing their thing. Obviously, there's lots of little wars going on around the edges of the Empire, including between Empire factions as well. They're not scared enough of chaos coming later on yet. Where are they going? Oh, they could be they could be heading here actually to Kazcon, however pronounce that. Yeah, we've got another army coming in. I'm not so worried. These guys are just recuperating, so that's not a huge issue. Drufu is going to march on Margarita. Sorry, Durfu. It's another depressingly easy auto for us, and we are not going to raise it, especially as we get that little. We are just going to take it. Now we should... No, it doesn't count as connected to me.
To battle, step
Oh,
forth,
that is infuriating.
No evil do. I am Morgiana, Fey Enchantress of
That is infuriating. So actually, I need
dark
I need
times and dark
I need to squish these guys, which is going to annoy everybody.
Of Athel Lauren. Finding pathways.
We're going looking for Malekith up here. This might not be the most sensible thing to do. So Durfu has leveled up again. Again, we've just going through his damage tree to start with, making him as much of a strong melee fighter as we can. Because he does huge damage. So he's a very solid attacker actually. That is infuriating. So yeah. We're gonna need to squish these guys. Oh no, we could squish Telia actually. We're gonna need to squish somebody with ports which we can actually access, basically, guys. Which is not ideal. But I need to start trading, and they won't trade with me. So they're forcing my hand, guys. But for the moment, we're going to concentrate on Skaven, because actually we're fine for cash at the moment. So I can cope with that at the moment. It's tricky though, because I do want to start trading though. These guys are rather cut off, but it is going to annoy people when I do it. It's tricky, so I'm probably going to do it when I'm a little bit more stable. However, if Musalon takes them, that gives me the perfect casus belli, the perfect reason to attack them. Because I'm gonna go. They're vampires. I'm not friends with vampires. But what I want to do then is I want to move in beforehand. Okay, so what's our next bit of this? we need to move any character to that region. Okay, we can do that in a bit. Ooh, and we've got the Sword of Daith for Durfu. We need to win 5 battles. That shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, you've leveled up. Let's up. Let's take the magic missile.
Treading softly.
You can keep wandering in. And that's what we wanted. Assuming that that these guys don't pick it up first, that'll give us 10k. So yeah, the vampires have basically got everybody going to war with them now, which is good, which means hopefully I'm not going to need to worry about them so much. Which is the benefit of having a coalition like I do. It does mean that everybody's going to be when one person goes to war with you, it drags everybody into it. The downside is it does mean I can't really expand as much. So that's perfect. So actually Orion is going to push back up this way now, once he's got a few more troops to try and capture there, not even retake, just to try and capture there, which will hopefully count as a connection, a nice solid connection to the sea, which will hopefully get us the trade agreements we need. God, we're still at war with those guys.
I welcome you to the King's Glade. Sit.
I will take non-aggression pact for a trade agreement, because for the same reason I might well want to go and stamp up and down on his face for a trade agreement later on. So, oh, they are really being aggressively pushing this way, so I might need to be a little worried about that. Okay, that's perfect, so I can now pick up the Skull Reef, and then we'll start pulling back out and making our way down to Lustria to find a few new people. And obviously they do have various Skaven armies around, but I want to take out Skaven Blight, because if I take out Skaven Blight I can always turn back around and scour this place.
Beginning my journey.
Let's go and investigate this unusual ruin. I wonder what could possibly be here. Oh look, it's a Skaven ruin.
No evildoer may receive. I serve the Lady of the Lake. Those who displease me do
Oh,
not
they
live
haven't
to
actually
die.
lost there yet then. Oh, they're just being sieged, so actually I want them to fall. Sorry guys, I'm you know. Oh, and we can level up then, guys. Anyway guys, that is it for now, so thank you very much for watching. As always, I do hope you've enjoyed this. Next time we will be pushing Skaven Blight ideally. I still need to take out these 2 Skaven armies, however. And then if Karzakone falls, we will be wandering into there afterwards. Thank you very much for watching, guys.